So what I want to do is I'm going to open up a tab on Desmos, like so. Oops. I'm going to open up a separate tab on Desmos. All right. And then I'm just going to type in the equation. But remember, when you type it in Desmos, but yeah, go ahead and grab your Chromebooks and do that. We want the table of values, and we're going to let it calculate the table of values based on function notation. So instead of y, I'm going to put f of x equals negative 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. Okay? And really what I'm looking for is we're going to plug some values in, right? By the way, if I click on this, I see that the x-intercepts are some wonky decimal. That's okay. That's all right. Although I do have a pretty nice vertex here. But remember, if we're going to insert a table, so click on the plus button and click on table, I just have to come over here and delete y1 and plug in f, open parentheses, x1. Okay, and that's it. Now I know that I have a vertex at -1 because I'm looking at the graph. So when x equals -1, y equals 3. And now from here, I'm just going to plug parts that I think, like see this point right here? It looks like x equals 1, right? So let's figure out what it is when x equals 1. Oh, it's -5. And it looks like over here when x equals -3, x equals -5. Now the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write that down, and this is what I want you to do on your test for full credit, is you're just going to take those numbers and just kind of somewhere jot it down. And you could write x comma y if you want to. Then we plot the points, and we draw our graph through there. So remember that the point -1, 3 is on the graph. So we'll say -1, comma 3. And then when x equals 1, y equals -5. That's way down here. And we're going to plot that 1, comma -5. And then -3, -5. So 1, 2, 3. -3, comma -5. And then I just draw my little swoosh through there. Doing the best that I can. Now remember, when you draw the graph, it keeps going beyond the graph, right? Because that doesn't stop. I can plug in any number for x, and that's going to yield some value for y. So we just kind of want to graph it like that. Now that's the best I can do with the tablet. You guys try to do a little better. Okay. Any questions on that one? All right, I'll leave that up there for just a second.